Joining me in the IHRSA Live Studio 2017 is Matthew Wright with Healthtrax Fitness and Wellness. Matthew, it is a pleasure to have you
Thank
all
you so
the way
much.
from New England.
Very good pleasure to meet you.
So tell us a little bit about Healthtrax Fitness and Wellness.
So what we are is we describe ourselves as a non-intimidating family atmosphere. So what's nice about our club is not only do we have grandma, grandpa, but we have their kids and then their grandchildren as well. So we really try to take a whole family approach to what we do to really try to make an impact, whether it's young in our kids zone or whether it's one of our grandparents that we have.
Absolutely. So how are you finding that IHRSA has helped develop your company over time?
IRS Support, you really can't put any sort of weight on it right now because they're always vouching for us. Not only do they put on a convention that's so strong and worldly seen, but just by being able to fight for us, like for instance with the whole Get Fit program, really fighting for that has really helped us.
Well, let's talk a little bit more about the Get Fit program, Matthew. What's your perception on it? What do you think about this?
I think it removes a barrier for us, right? There's, if we can remove one hurdle for people and make it easier for them to start coming into our clubs and really get the experience and the education that we want them to be getting, rather than when, maybe getting it from lay articles or what they see on media, but they actually come to the professionals who can really help them.
Absolutely. So if you could say in one word what IHRSA means to you, what would it be?
Wow.
Breathless.
No, I have to say inspiring.
Inspiring.
Yes.
What's the most
doubt.
inspiring thing about IHRSA to you?
It gives people like myself an opportunity to share my message. Without that type of platform, I would never be able to impact people the way that I hope to. Really, my mantra is giving inspiration through perspiration. And I honestly, I love it. I definitely love everything about this industry.
So what got you started in this industry?
I always joke around, and it's part of my talk when I have it, which is I'd gone to Penn State, didn't know what I wanted, and my advisor said to me, what do you like? And I said, sports and women. So I majored in kinesiology and minored in women. But you know what it is I'm passionate about education and I'm passionate about health and well-being. I did the adjunct professor thing for a while. I had received a scholarship for my PhD. But I wasn't so much the research type of person, and I really like the applied side. I feel as though the way that you can reach so many people by inspiring other people who are inspiring, it just has no limits to it.
So if you could tell someone who has never been to IHRSA, after 37 years of IHRSA being around.
This is my first.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No, I kid you not.
Okay, so as a first timer, what could you tell people? Why should they be here?
It's the event of the year. It really is. It's the Super Bowl of fitness conferences. You're leading from, you're learning from the top educators, you're being able to network with people, and you're able to take everything from here and bring it back to your club. And that's where we get to serve all of those people. In a sense, we're a small industry, but the impact through all of our members, over 150 plus million people around the globe belong to our facilities. That's an impact.
Absolutely. So even though that Healthtrax is predominantly here in the United States, you see that IHRSA allows you to have a global foot in the field, basically.
For sure. Yeah.
So Matt, let's talk about your presenting. So first time at IHRSA and first time presenting. This is a double whammy.
I assume that there probably weren't a lot of good applications.
I think you might be a little modest.
But I'll take it.
Yeah. So can you give us a little teaser of what's to come?
Mean feedbacks is going to be, from everyone that I've talked to, they're going to say it was probably submissions from my club, but they aren't. They're things that I was able to find all over the internet, and really it's my way to pay homage to IHRSA, all the members that we get to serve, and then all the vendors, and then a little note at the end to make sure that we all take care of our team members.
Now everybody's got a source of inspiration to be a source of inspiration to others. So who inspires you in your life to lead this life of giving?
First and foremost, it has to come from my parents. They've always just instilled, always give your all and be the best that you can be. My wife is one of the most inspiring people ever. I met her at my club, as a matter of fact. It's another typical fitness romance.
Romances happen at work.
Yeah. But She just really does. She really pulls out the best in me, and she's my biggest support system. And I have to say, I'm a huge Todd Durkin fan. On the way over, not only did I get to listen to him speak, but then I saw Peter Twist too out in the lounge, and I was like, wow, two such inspiring people who have amazing stories. And when I was on the Fitness Business podcast, that was the quote that I said to live by, which is live a life worth telling a story. Live a life worth telling a story about.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So if you could tell us in one word what you expect IHRSA this year to be.
One word.
Another one word. What do you think?
What's it going to be?
Yeah.
Mind-blowing.
Mind-blowing. And
it's hyphenated, so it counts as one word.
But in terms of mind-blowing, let's talk about innovation.
Yeah.
What do you think is going to be the most innovative thing proposed here at the IHRSA conference?
I think how we can all just use social media. I just left the Seth Madison talk, and he's really talking about effective communication strategies and how we can really start tailoring what people are expecting from us, right? Everybody always wants the answer to the question that they asked yesterday and expect us to come up with that. From a strategic standpoint, we have to come up with better solutions for everybody, because in a digital world, we all have the answers at our fingertips. But what we need to start doing is move from customer service and create it as customer experience.
Absolutely. Now, Healthtrax Fitness and Wellness sounds like a company that needs to be heard about.
Yes.
So how can people find out about you guys?
Healthtrax.com is always the way that you can find out, or you can search for us on Facebook and Instagram.
Awesome. Matthew Wright, thank you so much for joining us.
It was a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Here at the IHRSA Live Studio.